Well, remember, India is also viewing the situation very closely. In fact, several nations have already established a contingency plan given the seriousness with which we've seen this sudden escalation on part of Iran. But to quickly take you through an important bit of news that we managed to access exclusively here on CNN News 18, this is with regards to how the government is extremely concerned about the safety of Indian missions, the diplomats and staffers, after the attacks on various missions. In fact, we're learning an advisory has also been issued, and next step will be taken if the situation deteriorates. So that's as per highly placed sources in the government. Indian missions in Lebanon, Tehran and Tel Aviv under threat, and that's what is being keenly monitored by India. I want to go across to Siddhant, my colleague, joining us with more details. West Asia remains on the edge. There's been a series of escalations one day after another, Siddhant. But tell us about what the government of India is planning to do with regards to its citizens, diplomats in some of these countries concerned.
Look, for government, particularly the safety of abroad is a paramount priority. And perhaps this time also, what Manu Gupta is bringing for us is that government is concerned about the security of in these three countries, Lebanon, Israel, and Iran. There are Manu Gupta's input that Iran has 10,000 people, and the same is the situation. Even the embassy in Lebanon is also facing mission in Lebanon is also facing problems. The mission in Tel Aviv is safe despite the missile attack by Iran, and even India is also preparing a contingency plan to evacuate in case situation goes out of hand. India has a contingency plan. Perhaps that plan is being worked out how to safely evacuate diplomats and Indians from the area where conflict takes place. So through road route to various other routes, those deliberations are right now going on. The priority will be given to the family of the diplomats, and if the situation gets worsened, then the families of the diplomats will be given priorities. With the Indians living in Iran, Lebanon, and Israel, they want to come back. The situation goes out of hand. India has ready contingency plan in place.
Let's not forget, Siddhant, why this is also important is because if you remember in April, what really led to Iran striking Israel is the manner in which, one of its own missions came under attack in Syria. And Iran decided to pin the blame on Israel, and that's what really led to that particular face-off. So there is a concern around any such possibility in the future as well. More so, Indian mission in Iran, for example, if Israel decides to retaliate.
Well, yes, the missions are the most, I would say, the most easy targets at times in the war, in the conflict situation. In fact, we saw what happened to the residents of the ambassador of UAE in Sudan. Civil war is going on in Sudan, and the ambassador's residence was attacked. Given the situation in Middle East, the war is continuing. Any government, it's their responsibility to make sure their missions are safe. And India, which gives paramount importance to the diplomats, missions abroad, and the Indian community, diaspora abroad, is perhaps taking the situation very, very seriously. Contingency plan is being worked out at this point in time. The government is in touch with missions. Every second hour there is a input that is being shared. What is happening there on ground, and situation is fluid, so nobody can predict or perhaps have an exact assessment of where this conflict will go here onwards. So in that scenario, India is perhaps ready with a plan to evacuate its people, maybe through a road route or maybe some other route, or they may be asked to move to the other country, and from there evacuations can take place. So like other countries, Spain, Germany, India is also with about people, and India is very much in touch with the diaspora and also with the embassies in various countries in the Middle East.
You know, Siddhant, it's very interesting what you've just highlighted, because it's not just India. There are several other, countries that are very closely monitoring the situation. They want to protect their own citizens. So there is a contingency plan in place. But